Here we are, this is the QVVA, this is Graham Stacey's Buick. This is at Goodna, QVVA Gymkana.
Driving, yeah.
Goodna.
I was wondering who the chap was in with.
What year did I say it was, Elaine? 1974. So that's Graham's Buick. Here's, I think, Fred Pope's, is it Fred Pope's Morris? I think.
Has this been recorded, their voices?
Yes, it is, dear. 1928 Morris Cowley, there we are. Now, I think that Jim Black, I'm not sure. I think it's his Essex. And is that, I think that's Ted Ogborn there. And this is in a park. I don't think you can use this park now. At Goodna we had a lot of rallies and Gymkana events there with the BCCQ and the QVVA over the years. Some of these cars, I've forgotten who they are. Perhaps the viewers might be able to identify them. Now, this is a Crosley. I've forgotten this member's name. He belonged to VCCQ and the QVVA. Lovely car. I'm not sure. I think Barry Neville was probably the rally organiser this time. I'm not sure actually. And here's Alan Fordyce's T model with Ian in the back. Ian Fordyce in the back. Ian the man to see if you want some auto electrics done on an old car. Give him a free ad there. And there's Alan heading off in the one of his T models. He had a number of them. These are good fun, these events. I don't know if we had many of this sort in recent times, but okay, there we are. That's Margaret Pope on the left and the Fordyce family. That's our Packard. I think that's Elaine on the right at the table there. There she is. Elaine giving orders. Here we are. We've got our Portugas on the go. There's our Packard. There's the Popes, Fred and Margaret Pope. Who's this? I think that's the Stacey's Buick. Graham and Mabel Stacey, and their Cockatoo. I think he was Joe, and he lived to a great age. He was in a lot of rallies. Here's Elaine getting our. Oh, that's good. Getting our lunch organised. Yeah, this is a good day. This. And there's June Fordyce, Alan's wife, Ian's mum. And there's Mabel Stacey giving Joe a bit of something to eat. Meanwhile, back at our Portugas, Elaine is fishing up. And now, what's happening now? It's got a bit dull here, but now who's that? That's Julie Clark, I think, on the left. And trying to remember some of the other names. Is Elaine again on the job? Down on the river. Not sure if this is before or after. It might have been after the flood, because I know a lot of this was, as you can see there, cut away. A lot of the bank, the area was made much smaller. It all fell in the river. So this is after 74 then, if I've got it right. I'll check at the end. I don't think that was one of our members water skiing there. Meanwhile, there goes Alan in the T model. And who we got here? There's Ted Ogborn, I think. The balloon bursting contest. Here we go. I think it's supposed to be back left wheel, I think. Here we go. Oops. No. Whoops. Yeah. Now here's the I think this is the Crosley coming. Oh no. Can't think of that chap's name. I haven't seen him or the car for a very long time. Bill and Gloria French and Crosley also in the VCCQ, but that's a different car. I think that's it's Alf Pepper on the left. I think it's at the Munich family, and this is one of the Stacey's sons there. I'm not sure which one, with Joe. Joe went on rallies. He was an important member of the family. There's June Fordyce on the right, and Norma Pepper, and Margaret Pope holding Joe.
I didn't mind, did it?
No. Okay, here's the Packard doing something now. Gymkana. The Rover was rather more suitable for Gymkana events than the Packard, but they're both good fun to drive. Now, whose car is that? I'm not too sure. Meanwhile, okay, here we are, the blindfold driving contest. I believe this car had always been in the Stacey's family. I think it belonged to Graham's grandfather, I think, originally. And Mabel still has it up at where they live near Marburg. Of course, here's Fred getting blindfolded for his event. Ted Ogborn giving some instructions. Now that's, I don't think that's Gretchen Pepper. It might have been. Maybe she lived this long, I'm not too sure. Gretchen appeared at the first Cancania at Slacks Creek.
June.
Could be there. Now, here we go. Here's the Crosley doing its bit.
Hello, darling. What's wrong? There's a little talking. What's wrong?
And here we have an A model. I don't know whose car that was. A lot of these either have left or still in their garages. But then we haven't been to rallies for a long time, so maybe I'm wrong. Here we are. This is judging the distance from the stick in the ground. Reverse blindfold parking. Now there's a test. I think that's an Essex, and I think is Jim Black, but I could be wrong. I think he's the owner. There's Elaine in my yellow hat. Or was it I took it from her later, I'm not sure.